Oh, yes. Oh, the vibes. Oh, my goodness. Trying a new view, sweeties, in a new way. And I'm loving it. Ooh, the vibes. Look at my Oracle portal right here. Oh, feels so good. Hi. Hello. And yeah, I see it in the chat. It's Hot Witch Friday. You got that right, sweethearts. I'm excited to be with you in my sexy talk about portals. Look at this deck binder by Project Magic. Isn't that gorgeous? I received this as a gift from Amanda Bell, Indie Deck Reviews founder and editor. Is that sexy? Yeah, it's sexy. I'm loving that like feeling of like light bondage on our magic. I love it so much. Let's have fun. Let's play. Sweethearts, I'm jumping straight in because I want this to be in sacred space, honey loves. I've got on my delicious Sarah the Instrumentalist playlist from Epidemic Sound. I love it so much. And I know that my sweet Cole is here and we share that. I mean, you picked that up right away in my video. I'll place that in the description of today's video. In fact, anybody can place that Music for Self-Love playlist that I have here on the channel. And I loved sharing Sarah the Instrumentalist's amazing, gorgeous music magic with this coven. And I've got their playlist on in the background. I just love it so much. They do fucking amazing things on Spotify and on Epidemic Sound. And I am watching their career literally blow up before my eyes. They're here in the LA area and they're just so amazing. Their Instagram stories just rule. So much fun. So sweethearts, I will strike this match. Burn it if you got it. And light our candle to alert our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. I'm going to just pop back over and make sure that our little playlist wants to play for us, because isn't that just delicious? How is that to hear that audio in the background, honey loves? Let me know if it's just a little bit too loud for you. Sweetheart Boone figured this out for me today, and I don't know where it went, sweetie, if Boone is on. Let's see. Epidemic Sound is a really cool app, and I had it open, and I don't know where it went. Epidemic Sound. Me. Sarah the Instrumentalist. Deal with it for a second, sweeties, because we want these vibes. We want the sonic, the aural vibes today, because our sensuousness is what we need more than ever right now, moving towards and through Hot Witch Friday to get to Hot Witch Summer. Let's go. What a great name, too, Sarah the Instrumentalist, right? Oh, if this doesn't pop up very quickly, then let's see. I will somehow, some way, maybe have to forget about it. I was hoping maybe my sweetie Boone listened and could hear this. Here we go. I got it up right now. I love it so much. This is great. All right, honey loves. So I'm going to take a little peek and see how the audio sounds, honeys. Yes, Mother Fractal. Hi. Hi, it's good to see you. Just doing an audio check. Edgar, you are on my list to chat about. How is that audio sounding? Is it yummy? I'm obsessed with Sarah, the Instrumentalist, too. That is a magical person who has created a genre and done it in their gorgeous Black queer witch way. I say witch, and I'm not placing that on them, but I feel their magic. They have created a whole career for themselves in digital realms that's so touchable. It lacks no realness because it's digital. And Sarah the Instrumentalist career is giving me so much just gorgeous inspiration and hope and love. So, of course, you know, I have to share because I don't like to hoard magic. And so I'm happy to see that Edgar's here. Happy birthday, dear, fabulous Gemini, Brewhecky. Edgar, we love you so, so much. You're so core to our existence here in the Worldwide Coven. Sweethearts, you keep your eyes peeled on Edgar Fabian Frias's YouTube channel, because they are literally in this expansive pose. They're in a position. They're taking shape, they're expanding, and they're about to tumble over the falls and just bask in the whole glory that YouTube has to offer, sweeties. So again, with that audio, is that too loud for us to vibe to Sarah's music while we're hanging out? Good, I'm happy to see everybody giving Edgar love. Hi, Temperance, sweetheart, it's good to see you. So you pay close attention to offerings that Edgar and I are dreaming of and developing here on YouTube together. You know, Edgar and I, we're not afraid to try new things. In fact, owning our babiness, our delicious, like naked baby way in the world is one of the core sort of cornerstones, I think, to both of our magic. We absolutely love to try new things, and that's how we learn best. Edgar and I admire and adore each other for just saying, I don't know how to do it, and that's the invitation. Do you understand? Like, there's a whole writing prompt inside of that. I don't know how to do that. And that's the invitation. So, sweethearts, I'm feeling the presence of spirit here with us today. I'm going to keep our Coven candle burning bright in your sight line so you can kind of have that focal point. Remember that candle burns bright in a 6-hour candle service for everybody that subscribes to the channel. Everybody that's here with us present benefits from it. Everybody that visits this broadcast later benefits from that candle. The remainder of it past the broadcast, now that's for everybody that believes in the magic that I'm casting here and is open to receiving more by subscribing to the channel. So do it and hit the bell for notifications so you see what I get up to over here. I'm just more obsessively in love with and proud of the work that we're creating over here on my channel. I've gone through my moments where I said, what does it mean? Like the double rainbow guy, just like screaming to the sky in ecstasy. What does it mean? I don't need to know what it means now. Now I'm just in it. And I'm in that sea of love, just rolling around with all of you all. I'm telling you, this is my time. This is my season. Hot Witch Summer is my time. So we're going to talk about what that looks like. I've got a glorious witch's brew. Look at this beautiful flute filled with witch's brew. It has to be cool today. It has to be chilled today. So this is a witch's brew that's on its last leg. I've got some set aside to place in the garden at the feet of Mary and Venus and Lilith and Hecate. My outdoor garden altar is just popping right now with magic and begging for more from me. They want me out there in that garden, naked in dark lips and glitter. Can you see my glitter today, cuties? I feel like that's a little bit, I'm sorry, just let me interrupt the view, cuties. I gotta clean up all my cameras right now. Can you see my glitter today? Should I be more lit? Can you see my glitter? It's a day for dark lips, nudity, and glitter. That's what I'm feeling today. So, sweeties, let's all raise a glass to each other before we call in the four corners to our adorable, excruciatingly beautiful worldwide coven of cuties, our magic, our queerness, our loving way, our tender way of holding each other, and our pleasure and pain is always very present, especially on Fridays when we gather. So that's the first sip. And my intention now for our space today is that we can share the works of poetry, summer-themed poetry, to super specially invite you to join us at Seagrape Apothecary tomorrow for Hot Witch Summer. It's the third spell in the love triangle, the triptych collection of spells that I started casting in February with Seagrape, popped over to Modern Witches for the spring convergence, where it really gained energy, strength, and speed. And now here we are. This is a real expansion spell with the Hot Witch Summer spell, you're going to receive literally a template, a framework for the entire Hot Witch Summer with me and all the Coven of Cuties that join us. So let's raise a glass to Hot Witch Summer, sweethearts. And that goes for you, honey loves in the Southern Hemisphere too. You are not left out. We're all in the same circle. We're in the same circle. You're holding it down, being nourished through your winter from the seeds that we're expanding, from the pollination that's happening in Hot Witch Summer up here, okay? So don't feel left out, and come to me tomorrow at high noon at Seagrape Apothecary. You can sign up with the link in the bio right now. Not the bio, but the description. I forget which platform I'm on. They're all blending. So this next sip, because we like to take our swallow spells in sips of 3, is a really personal secret wish. And I want you to take that secret wish and I want you to lick your middle finger and enjoy that flavor of your own body nectar with your secret wish on your tongue. I want you to take another sip now so you embody your secret wish all through your whole entire animal form to move through the world, to disseminate that secret wish magic into the world, okay, honeys? And the cosmos. You know, our world is part of a cosmic framework that's growing and expanding every single millimoment. So to the multiverse, our sweet secret wishes in space. Wow. That's so nice. We've been drinking this cinnamon witch's brew. I love chilled cinnamon witch's brew. A lot of you know that because you're regulars here in our worldwide coven. But make these brews in days of 3. Now, I've got a special brew that's starting for Hot Witch Summer tomorrow. I'm actually bringing 2 brews, a hot brew and a cold brew. Thank you so much for your kindness, JC. I see your sweet donation in the chat, and I'm so, so happy to see you here. I'm going to read that in just a second as soon as we call in our corners, but I'm reminding you that these plantcestors and flower masters are here for you, and they would love to be consumed and inform the cells of your body of their magic. And I love drinking chilled cinnamon brew. It's so nice. Gorgeous. One for the road. So, sweethearts, we are going to put on a little bit softer tune now, okay, honeys? And then we'll get back to our gorgeous Sarah the instrumentalist. Oh my goodness, you're so good to us, Sarah. Sarah's such a babe. I have them in my Instagram stories right now. And we're going to play a beautiful song that I think will be perfect for our calling in the corners. Let's see how this one works. Sweethearts, I adore being your witch. Turn your body in any way that you're able to the direction of north, the element of earth. Earth is our home and our body. Earth is our constructs and the sweetness with which we dedicate ourselves to those constructs. The way that we embody our dreams in those frameworks. The way that we cast our spells for the greater good for all. Guardians of the watchtowers of the North, Earth. Be here now. We turn now in any way that our body is able to the direction of east, the element of air, the breath of life, the airing out of differences, airing out, opening up, making space ideas, softness of visions, golden truths that drip from all of your orifices, communicating with the multiverse. Guardians of the watchtowers of the East Air, be here now. We turn now to the direction of south, the element of fire, our passion, our drama, our trauma, our deepest witch cackles, our climactic, shocking joys, and all of our passion, what we believe, what we know, that lives in the south, the root of our body. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, fire, be here now. We turn now in any way that we're able to the direction of west, the element of water. Water is our ancestors and our truth and our witch's brew, our rage, our fight, our expansion, all exists in the direction of west, the element of water. Guardians, the watchtowers of the west, water, be here now. We coil now as the Altalune snake into the center of our altar, where we encounter our physical and spirit form. We are in spiritual communion with our animal body. Spirit of life, be here now. I sound the bell which activates our spell. Sweetheart loves moon babies. Oh, honey loves cute hearts. We are now behind the veils and between worlds, and how very sweet it is. This bell that activates our spell just means everything to me. Thank you so much for your presence. I adore you all. I enter this space in perfect love and perfect trust. So lovely. I'm getting excited to take a peek at our chat right now and I'll do the best that I can in getting that done in a really lovely way. So bear with me, honeys. It'll only take me a second to get back. I just want to make sure that we've got this divine and beautiful playlist up that I love so much. Oh, let's see, there's all my playlists. Epidemic Sound is so yummy. I understand that it is a pay-to-play situation, and I'm about it for who I am, and I'm here to share it with us because I hold that complexity of creating more to share with all of you all. Thank you for your kind donation, Cole. I love you so much, honey. Let's see where we go here. Okay. So, honeys, we're changing back to our Sarah the Instrumentalist. When you go to Epidemic Sound, and listen, this is not a sponsored video. I'm way open to it because I love Epidemic Sound. Sarah the Instrumentalist is just tearing it up over there. They have a whole cosmic realm, and this song is called Lyra or Lyra, depending on how you pronounce the constellation, or is it a planet, or is it a cluster of stars? Does anybody know about Lyra or Lyra? But there's a whole bunch of cosmic songs, spaceship, to Raleigh, just a beautiful, beautiful cosmic songs that Sarah, the instrumentalist, has created over here. I'm just needing to take a really cool reading that I created yesterday for myself and shuffle it into our deck right now. I see the sweetness of those donations coming in, which is so kind. And that's what helps me afford to grab this epidemic sound that I can play copyright free over here for our broadcast to make it better. I'm always, always wanting to improve on how things are. The Empress card just jumped out at us, honey. The Empress card is showing up big on this Venus day. You know that the Empress is associated with the sign of Taurus, and I'm a Taurus rising, which has the ruling planet Venus. I look out for Taurus things on Fridays in a really big way. So thank you, Jumper Empress card. Yes. So sweethearts, I'm just shuffling in the reading that I gave myself, which is from my love note this week. I don't even care if it sounds like I planted that. I didn't. I literally had my 5-card spread on the tarot table right now, and I needed to shuffle it back in before we got going today. I have a poem to share with you, and then we're going to get into that listen to love spread from my love note. My love notes are all different as I am just developing my style over there, and I hope that you sign up. It's all in the description of this video for the big cosmic happenings, such as our beautiful new moon in Gemini and our solar eclipse. I go off. I created a whole channeled message for all the signs of the zodiac and a lovely little art spell moving image of a 5-card spread called Listen to Love, and some other happy announcements and different ways that we can connect further, and more of a kind of like an easy portal way that you can sign up for Hot Witch Summer tomorrow at Seagrape Apothecary, and some other happy things too. I'll be working over at the gorgeous Patreon of my lovely new friend, who's Rachel Larraine. We're both in the Modern Witches Coven together, and they're also a community partner over there. What an awesome San Diego witch. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be a guest over in their Patreon, casting a protection spell for tempestuous and troubled seas over on the 15th. That's next Tuesday. I'm excited about that. And I also am starting my next love triangle triptych, love triangle of spells for Modern Witches Coven, which are movable feasts with Angela Mary Magic. The first one is June 26th over on my home beach. That is a virtual spell, sweethearts. All 3 of those are virtual. I am physically moving to different places on our gorgeous planet Earth, including Kilpeck Castle in Wales, UK in September, to be with Sheila Nagig, who has their vulva wide open to me. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling so loved and blessed by mysterious Sheila Nagig, who is a goddess that's stolen from us, and I'm feeling beckoned to her body, to her love, to her protection, to her fertility. And I'll be there in September. And then in November, I'll be broadcasting from the Hollywood Forever Cemetery here in Hollywood, California. I'm just super, super excited about everything happening. So, darling loves, let's get it on together. I'm going to figure out an easier way for me to peek at our chat without glaring out my glasses too much, sweeties. Bear with me for just a minute. Here we go. Just have to get past an ad real quick because I do want to say hey to everybody. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see this coven all present today. Hello, Abby Lynn. Thank you so much. Abby Lynn, I'll be burning your candle at Hot Witch Summer tomorrow that you sent me through your Daisy Graveyard. Did I say it right? Is it the Daisy Graveyard? Please tell us in the chat, Abby Lynn, if you're still present, because that's going to be my Hot Witch Summer candle that I'll be burning bright tomorrow. It's Surprise, surprise. I hope you'll be joining. Please feel free to say in the chat if you'll be live with us for the virtual spell for Hot Witch Summer. I can't wait to see you. Hi, Sister Sirius. Mwah, good to see you, sweetheart. Oh my goodness, you're wonderful. Hi, Juliana. Hello. Thank you for giving so much love to the Coven. You're a doll. Hello, Nikki. Oh my goodness, it's good to see you. Branderhorse. That's a great name. Hi. Oh, I'm so happy that you're here with us, my love. Yay. And oh my goodness, Edgar, you're fabulous. It is Hot Witch Friday. Yes. JC Journals, it's fabulous to see you. Hi, baby Reckon. Love you so, so much. If you were with us for our massive PO unboxing last week, you could see a gift that baby Reckon Carrie created that's just has blown my mind. And it is my core journal for Hot Witch Summer that's turning into a really special offering. So I'm dedicating that completely to my Hot Witch Summer journaling work, which we'll have tons of tomorrow at Hot Witch Summer at Seagrape Apothecary. Sweethearts, you know that the spell that we began with in winter, that was holding a spell intention for each person that was present with us, my love. And the moderator that welcomed me into Seagrape Apothecary is Sarah, that has Sun Moon Cult, these gorgeous body care products that they created, and a really gorgeous portal of magic over on Instagram. And they're my sort of person that pulled me in and opened the door at Seagrape. I didn't know the owner, Maria. Well, Sarah's moved on and they're creating their own magic. And Maria, the creatrix and owner of Seagrape Apothecary, and I are working together tomorrow. And I'm so honored and excited that we're creating magic for each other. I just admire them so, so much. You are going to get your witch socks knocked off tomorrow from the magic that Maria will be holding in the chat, because come to us. We're excited. You can sign up as late as 11 a.m. tomorrow, sweeties, so make some space for it. So, Carrie, I'm excited that journal is my dedicated Hot Witch Summer journal. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. You've got to go back and watch my massive PO unboxing from last Friday. It was stunning. It's my dream journal, Carrie. It's beautiful. Yes. Hi, Joanna. I love you. How are you doing? How's school, cutie? Are you doing well? Oh, yay. My brother Peter Fitzgerald's here. Classic movie mania. Hello. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you. Yes. And my darling Una Gamin is here. Happy Venus Day to you, sweetheart. How's your body? How are you? Lovely. Did everybody get a chance to give Edgar some birthday love? Oh, we're so happy to see you. Yes, Keleblin's in the house. Mwah. Hello, Canada. Keleblin, it's good to see you. Hi, Lyndon. Loving you so much. Everything you do is just so delicious poetry. Thank you so much for being here, Lyndon. I absolutely love that somehow with the Altaloon collection came in more and different. My analytics have changed since I launched the Altaloon collection. It's been a much more like scrumptious variety of magical folks. And Lyndon, I count you as part of that, because when wonderful Kasha at Tarot Maps here on YouTube and on Instagram came into my life, what a powerhouse, what an amazing person. I can't wait to gather with them in real life someday. You must follow them, everyone. I feel like our relationship, and through Teresa Reed too, who's having a birthday today. Happy birthday, Teresa Reed, the tarot lady. In came Lyndon, the Bone Lines over on Instagram, and many other fabulous variety of witches. It's been wonderful. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. Yay. Oh, thank you so much, Edgar. Your webs inspire all of us, sweetie. Your sense of play, your wild experience with color, the way that you take on, and your just unbridled worshiping of flowers is just so special. We love you so much. Temperance, it's wonderful to see you. You're amazing, Temperance. Yay, it's so good. Okay, so I started at Mother Fractal saying they were popping in. Thank you for your kisses. Oh, you've had a week in the underworld. Oh, yes. Hot Witch Friday. Yes. I love you so much, Jordan. It's good to see you, Mother Fractal. The underworld. Yes, it's happening. Well, of course, you worship soil and earth and dirt, Mother Fractal. That makes total sense. So, yes. Okay. Yeah, we are so obsessed with Sarah the Instrumentalist Cole, aren't we? Yes. Okay. So good. I'm glad the audio sounds nice. Good. I'm glad. Okay, sweethearts. I think that I've got everybody covered that's saying hello in the chat. And for those of you that don't have the agency to be seen in the chat, to speak in the chat, know that I'm sending you all my love and magic too. Everybody, you got to subscribe to my brother's channel. It is fucking popping off. They're doing so much amazing stuff. Their last video that they premiered was the 15 worst movie musicals of all time. And we were cry laughing. It's so good. The premiere was great. There's a lot of really smart folks that subscribe to my brother's channel. So when they do premieres, there's a lot of really fabulous things happening in the chat that's also has to do with like musical theater and just performing in general. And it's just awesome. My brother's so encouraging to everybody, and they're just humble, and they don't need to be. They were a Broadway actor, singer, dancer, a very seasoned, national road traveling performer as well, which is no joke. I visited them on the road in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Some of you witches that have been with me from the beginning know this story. That's when my relationship with Edgar really exploded, was because they took off to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I have a lot of magic that's in the waterways of Tulsa, Oklahoma from when I was a 16-year-old witch, and my brother flew me out for my Sweet 16 present. It was my very first airline flight of all time to watch them perform with the national touring company of a chorus line. Wow, what a mind expansion experience for me. I can't even tell you. I'm going to write a really great memoir someday. I'm way too young for that, but that'll be included in a big way. So my brother has moved into the field of film editing and being an executive producer of the MGM musicals. They were really fabulous films called That's Entertainment, and he's the executive producer of That's Entertainment 3. So I've been able to go to like a big Hollywood premiere where we met many, many stars that night. I got to see Gene Kelly and Sid Charisse. I mean, it was not a joke, sweethearts. And Peter got tickets for our whole family. So all 11 of us were there. And people that were in our lives back then. I was a single witch back then. I looked fabulous. Do you want to know what I did? And this is like the late 80s, early 90s. So I went to the lingerie department and I got a jersey fabric gray, long sleeve, low back Calvin Klein nightgown that I wore to the premiere. So it was just this smooth Morticia silhouette and gray jersey. I have to tell you, I looked smashing and I felt fabulous. My brother was in a tuxedo and just being so wonderful. Our family gathered together for a group photo, and the wonderful family of Lloyd Bridges that was there, including Jeff Bridges, who's the dude in The Big Lebowski, and Beau Bridges, who's a star in their own right. Their family clustered together with tears streaming, loving watching our giant family surrounding Peter, having our photos taken that night. It was a really epic moment for our family. So my brother brings so much into their YouTube channel, and they're just doing so many amazing things over there. I mean, they just launched their Patreon. I was their very first patron. This is really exciting stuff right now. So thank you for being here, Petey. I love you so much. And they're my buddy system, buddy cuties. So lots of happy things. So I'm going to be pulling some cards, but I really, truly do have a gorgeous poem to share with you. And if you know this poem, please, 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 please read it aloud with us. So I just want to look and see what I'm seeing here, sweethearts. I want to make sure that I've got this just right. Hi, Julie. How are you doing, sweetheart? What's going on with your daddy? In the chat, let us know what's happening, sweetheart. We're happy to see you. Yes. All right. So Temperance is getting a card, and so is Cole D. And did I see that JC Journals is also getting a card today? Thank you so much, honeys. I think I've got it all. Yes. Lyndon, thank you for your kindness. I love the spells you cast. Oh, good. I kept scrolling till I got to the fabulous Moira Echoes. It's fabulous to see you on Venus Day, sexy love. It's good to see you. Good. Yes, Joanna, the dude. Premieres are so fun. And I feel like Sister Sirius, that's where our friendship was kind of forged, because we were chatting in Luna Nate's premiere. They don't do a lot of premieres, and I'm about it. I love premieres. They're so much fun. They're a lot of work for creators. So there's no shade if anybody's not doing premieres. But they're a lot of fun too. Thank you so much, Sister Sirius. You're low. I know Gene Kelly in person. It was so awesome. So, sweethearts, let's get to our beautiful piece of poetry today. And this, of course, was brought to us by my amazing son, Boone, who is going through a lot in their own shifts and transformations and changes right now. Boone has received award for English compositions, pretty specifically about how they embody poetry. They help me a lot when it comes to selecting poems to share here in this space. I just want to change my cam view just a little bit, cuties. Deal with it for a minute, okay? There. That's better. I feel better. I feel like I can get comfy now, because I was feeling like I had to, lean forward too much. And I want you to be able to get the whole awesomeness of my lotus beads and my cute new dress for the summer with my little sweetheart fluffy sleeves and everything. So Boone selected this poem today, and Boone and his team, who have had a really COVID-like volleyball season. It's Boone's first year on varsity, and they've had a lot of ups and downs. The season's gone up and down, and they just kept getting better and better and better. Well, guess what? On Saturday, they're competing for the regional state finals. They won yesterday in Santa Barbara, so you can't hide these tired eyes. That's the glitter really is giving me so much life right now, because we've been hauling ass all over the place. It was a fabulous win against a team that was completely undefeated on their own home court in Santa Barbara. It was an absolute fabulous contest. Both teams just played their hearts out in such style, so much reverence for each other. It was just peaceful, gorgeous. The crowds were great, so much fun. Yeah, it's been amazing. So they placed second in the CIF in their division. This is Division 2, and they're just tearing it up now, competing for the state championship, which is it's pretty fucking amazing. There's like 5 divisions. So Division 2 is ridiculously difficult, right? And a team that was just tearing it up, that everybody predicted was going to take the Division 1 win, was knocked out really early. So anything can happen, sweethearts. Believe in your dreams, the dreams especially that you create in Hot Witch Summer. Your summer pollination, your summer seeds that are plumping with solar light. Yes, we love our moon magic, but that solar energy, that radiation, that expansion, it is absolutely essential to life. Our relationship with pollinators is essential. We literally have to make love to thrive. So Hot Witch Summer is for making love. Come to me tomorrow and see how we get on with our love-making spells. Every time we make love, sexual, asexual, there's love-making in everything we do with our senses. It's different. So this third enactment of lovemaking will be totally different than the other 2 that we've already cast with the sensuous transfiguration through pleasure magic spells. It fits for me that we shifted the name to Hot Witch Summer, and it is actually inside the magic too, that what the intention was for Sarah formerly of Seagrape Apothecary, to be the moderator of the chat. And it's totally fits in the wildness of this eclipse season that they're no longer doing it. And Maria, the queen of Seagrape Apothecary, will be doing it. So I'm excited. And please, please be there in this majestic moment where something that I don't know anybody else is doing. Is there anybody else doing spell collections? Is there anybody else capturing and disseminating triptychs of spells? I don't think so. This is original magic. And you don't have to have been present for the other two spells to get in on it. There's a wonderful sliding scale for folks that have more or less means. And there is a BIPOC scholarship available as well when you contact Seagrape Apothecary. So just click on the link in my description of this video and just get into it. I know you saw how the Altalune collection was presented very differently with a Black, Indigenous, and people of color sliding scale. 100% I'm learning that with the works that I've done with Seagrape Apothecary. They're miles ahead of me, and I'm getting there. And I'm so grateful for my relationship with them. I just can't even tell you. So when you come to Hot Witch Summer, even if you're not present, you receive the document, this 12 enactment PDF that includes 2 witches' brews, some writing prompts, some magic in the oral, some music, and invitations to gather further in Hot Witch Summer down the line. You're going to love it. You own that PDF, and there's ways that you can weave together through the rest of the summer with me. And I'm thrilled to announce all that at Hot Witch Summer tomorrow. So you don't have to be present to be part of it. And you don't have to, like Catholic girl, stand up, sit down, fight, do every writing prompt, follow along with the PDF. However, if you choose to print it out, there's 12 sheets. There is a physical spell that we're casting impression on the actual document that I think you're going to love. So come on, this is original witchcraft. I don't know anybody that's doing this spell impression work. And let's get into it. Let's keep it weird with our witchcraft and just be our own unique selves. Let's have a drink to that. So to Witches on the Road, we'll be traveling to San Diego for the state finals tomorrow for Boone's varsity team. I'm just so incredibly proud of how Boone has held this intense first year on the varsity team. They've worked since they were a very young guy to be exactly where they are now, and their volleyball career is shifting and changing before our eyes. I can't even tell you how proud I am of my son. So darling loves. By the beckoning and the unfurling magic, the sunflower that's opening up of my Libra sun, who's also a Leo rising, the wild, majestic, spiralic seeds that are blooming, have chosen this selection of poetry. And darling loves, I give you Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? By William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. By thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou oust, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growst. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Wow. My child takes me to school all the time. I only messed up one word in that, sweethearts, because my eyes were filling with tears of just gratitude. If it wasn't for our worldwide coven and the beckoning from deep inside this witch body of mine to be here and open in this exact way, I wouldn't be able to have that relationship with my sweet child who brings that and this worldwide coven's work into their world, where they received that lovely Tower Pin award and found a lot of great personal strength from the magic that we cast here in their volleyball career. And through these works of beckoning and going deeper and deeper, I'll be honest with you, I really wasn't into my kids' astro charts. And through the work of holding our worldwide coven here, Boone and I ran his chart. And that's literally, I didn't even know till this year that Boone was a Leo rising. Isn't it delicious? Don't we love our witchcraft? Oh, sweeties. So pop in the chat if you were reciting along with me Sonnet 18, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? I love all the masculine references in it. I feel like there's this delicious daddy vibe to Hot Witch Summer, which I'm embodying in a super big switch way. I have a lot of they in my she, they pronouns. I love, love, love projecting. And I love being very out in my magic. And so it's very exciting time for me right now, personally. How are you doing? Pop in the chat how you're holding up. Thank you, Lyndon, for your glorious donation. It's so, so kind of you. Let's get into it, witches. Let's pull some cards. Know that I am just so hungry. Something special happened at the last Hot Witch Summer that we created over at Seagrape Apothecary, sweethearts. They had something happen that had never happened at their events before. Overnight, they had the most last-minute tickets sold to anything they had ever done before. I'm a slow burn kind of witch. I got people that hop on the broom at the last minute. Search me. I just think it's because I'm so fun and adorable. I don't think people are afraid of missing out the way they need to grab things really early when folks create a more laser lane with their offerings and say, this is only available for 10 people. Maybe that will come later for me. Thank you so much for your kind donation, Teresa. I love you so much. You are amazing. Thank you for the sexy orange. Know this, though. I love that last minute magic. It suits me. It's very spontaneous. It's heavenly and gorgeous. I'm super open to tons of folks jumping in at the last minute. Blow Maria's mind once again, sweethearts, and show up. Everything that they do at Seagrape Apothecary just widens the field of creating more ethical magic for queer folks, for folks with less means, for BIPOC community. It's just amazing what they do. So know that if you are not available to gather with me at Seagrape Apothecary, you can see me on Tuesday at Rachel Larraine's Patreon. Wow, what a powerhouse witch. They're also a mama like myself. They're exciting and magical and powerful and an emerging spell talent. I work with folks that I really love and admire, and that's it. And that's on period. So know that working with Rachel Larraine, I'm learning and I'm growing from that. We're going to be throwing Moon Baby Magic Tarot, which, by the way, I have open for sale this weekend in my Altalune collection, pre-sale that ships to you in October for 25% off when you use the code MoonBabes69. Look in the description of the vid and just swing right over to that portal and pick up Moon Baby Magic Tarot for a friend or to send to your local library. I don't know where did that come from? Where did that come from? Let's start expanding local libraries, Moon Baby Magic Tarot offerings. I have a witch in my life that got hired for a gig, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say it here. So if they're present, they can say it in the chat. They got hired for an 8th grade party, and they chose to read with Moon Baby Magic Tarot. And that was just last night. And we've been chatting in DMs about the magic that they experienced with that really incredible age of 13-year-olds. And wow, I just feel like Moon Baby Magic Tarot has an access point for all ages and stages of our life. Sweethearts, come to the Golden Dome School's fundraiser that's specifically to build their ability to thrive. That's next weekend. Edgar will be creating some tarot spreads, I believe, on their YouTube channel using Moon Baby Magic Tarot and the fabulous Marcella Kroll's Dreamers Tarot, both really yummy complementary decks. Loving seeing how, Edgar, you are using Moon Baby Magic Tarot. Wow. Support the Golden Dome School that has given so much to so many. I mean, tens of thousands of dollars have flown and flowed through their portal to give to other people with their tarot-thons that they've created in many years, over many years. And you know that I love the Golden Dome School. I'm not able to be a reader at this tarot-thon, but I will definitely be receiving readings. We've got like a volleyball banquet next weekend, and we're catching up on celebrating Faye, who it's turning into a month-long celebration because we had to push their birthday party on the 5th, and we're having to push their birthday party tomorrow on the 11th. Send some fairy love in the chat for dear Faye, who's been so flexible and amazing with their birthday, sweethearts. They're 15 now, so raise a glass to Faye, sweethearts. Love them so much. They took us to, and I say they took us because they are our vegan in our family of 4. We went to one of the most stunning, gorgeous, amazing restaurants that we've ever been to in Long Beach called Hungry Angelina, which is completely vegan. And to see my daughter be able to just have shoulders down at a restaurant and literally just order because something looked delicious, not because they had to check the ingredients and everything. It was such a celebration. And so, yeah. Check that place out, sweeties. So let's get into it. Let's throw some tarot, honey loves. I'm excited. I've got the ability to look at our chat right here. I think sometimes these super chats can disappear. So I know JC Journals is first, and I'm going to read if they have a tarot question for us. So happy to be here. I'm so happy to have you here, sweetie. After a few busy weeks away, would love some guidance from you. Darling Mama Witch, my body, heart, mind, and spirit are chaotic. My heart goes out to you. Yes. Yes, I'm glad to hear you speak to that chaos because, you know, this portal, this eclipse portal of knowing, it shows us where that chaos lives in our body, mind, and spirit. It shows us those places, JC Journals. And so let's do it. You know, I keep telling people, hit the deck. Go down, rest, relax. We're all in it together. If you're late on a deadline, it's okay. You know, let people know like, yo, I'm nurturing my body. And know that your chaos is magic and your chaos needs to be in place. It is that wild, rough wind that shakes the darling buds of May, as William Shakespeare says in Sonnet 18. So let's break the deck into 3 and back into 1 as is tarot tradition. And then JC Journals, you know I love for authenticity to pull from the center. This one's for you, my love. I'm offering you solutions and openings for how you're dancing with the chaos all around you right now. This is the 2 of Caves, diversity. I love this for you because it's showing you how what you hear, what you're listening to is changing your physical form. There's 2 pink actual physical records on this. Thank you so much for your kind donation, sweethearts. I'm going to get to everybody in just a minute. I see you, sweetheart, at home with Meg D. It's lovely to see you. So, my darling JC Journals, remember this is the waxing gibbous moon phase. I worship the gibbous moon phases, particularly the waxing gibbous moon, which shows us dealing with enormity, dealing with expansion. How do we hold on to our spell growing in the world? Calm yourself with what you choose to listen to. Diversify where you're investing right now, JC Journals. The keyword is diversity. The color field is really a gorgeous chartreuse green. So get with your celery juice. Get with the magic that you can cast, that you can change the waters of your body with, particularly with what you're listening to. Do my listen to love spread in my love notes. I hope that you subscribe to my love notes because it's specifically about oral magic, what you're listening to. This is going to keep you going. Remember that the waxing gibbous moon phase keyword is calibrate. It's time for you to shift. It's almost like you're playing that shell game where magicians move shells and only one of them has the red felt ball underneath it. Let's move some of those walnut shells, all right? And let's make way for that magic to move in a delicious serpent-like slalom shape to best find you. And then let's keep that gorgeous sensuous path in a lovely serpentine S pattern out into the world so you can regulate the speed, right? You don't want it to just blast at you in a sprint, right? You want it to be softly slaloming out and back, right? Back and forth, back and forth. All right, honey, that was a lot, sweeties. I can't tell you I'm going to give everybody that many words, but JC Journals, I was feeling the chaos. It feels like there's so many different elements. It's like we need to balance out where all those elements are weighted. Let's balance out the weight of those elements and regulate things in your body. I think that Cole is next. I'm going to take a quick little peek, though. I want to get this just right. Here we go, Cole. Love you, Mama, says Cole. Love you too, Cole. Needing some guidance after that wild eclipse portal. Can't wait for tomorrow for the one-on-one next week. Cole, honey, I can't wait to. I feel as though you're baking right now. You're literally baking like a magical princess cake. And I mean that without a binary. So maybe I'll say princess cake. Ooh, princess cake with like 7 layers. And each layer has a totally different flavor. And you're planning on this grandeur to be a centerpiece. And that's the first thing that comes to mind. Thank you for the golden field. I love it so much. And your kind donation. Thank you so much, Cole. You've got the reversed chariot card. The reversed chariot card is powerful for you right now. I know you're going to love it. This is totally and completely about the spells that you're casting for Hot Witch Summer, because the key 7 of the chariot, bear with me, Cole. I got to get this just right. I have to quote myself properly and actually correctly. As you're gathering all the ingredients for every layer of the cake that's coming up, you need to just keep the engine regulated, another regulation, and keeping just humming along. This is a time to hum along right now. Again, this is just like JC Journal, so I have to see the word journal in this, Cole. This is about you taking that time and space to wake yourself so gloriously. Be your own princess every day that you see, like opening up their hand and bluebirds and butterflies are landing on your fingers, and you're opening up your mind very quietly every morning and doing your wonderful morning pages, 3 pages of free form writing right when you wake up, and then you're putting yourself to bed just right. This reversal is so good for you. It's showing you enjoying the pace right now, being slow. This is the right pace for you, sweetheart. Oh, wow. Oh, that sexy Cuckoo song is up for you. This is the reversed chariot song. Lo que siento. I'm sorry for my accent, and I want you to know, like, Get your sexy playlist on and bring all that sexy playlist to Hot Witch Summer tomorrow, Cole. Have some fun getting to know Maria from Seagrape Apothecary. Do some tending to the magic of all of the folks that you're working with right now, because you support Sarah very, very, very out loud, the instrumentalist, Sarah Faith Gottesdiener, Seagrape Apothecary, Modern Witches, Angela Mary Magic, and we are so ready to reflect that love straight back to you. When you develop that offering, that 7-layer cake where every layer tastes better than the last, when it's the centerpiece, we'll be so here to amplify that, Cole. Wow, something is happening for Cole. Oh, exciting. Lucky 7. All right, sweeties, I am going to now pull a card for the divine temperance, sweetie, right here from the center. Temperance, you know I'm coming for you. Hell or high water, September 18th, I'm going to the Kilpeck Castle. You don't even have to move from your delicious cottage or flat or village, wherever you live, Temperance, because it will be live streamed through the Modern Witches Coven. And I will create a special offering just specifically through Angela Mary Magic. So pay super close attention, because Temperance, I'm coming for you in the UK in September, honey. It's very American for me to state that in this time of COVID, isn't it? I know it's really, really hard to travel to the UK and from the UK right now. And I just have to speak to my own magic and what I know is true. I know that's happening, sweetie. So Temperance, honey, you have a card that's lifted up by another card. I want you to see that. So this is about foundations. This is a reading about your feet and your seat and where you're holding your magic and being held up. It's funny because you also support so many creators. And to we creators, you're essential to us, Temperance. So it really is like a who rescued who moment. Temperance, I'm looking to the foundations that are holding you up, because you hold so many of us up. This is the reversed 8 of Blades, aka the 8 of Swords. The reversed 8 of Swords keyword is pettiness. How interesting, because you're literally the least petty and most angelic person across the board. So somehow I almost feel like this is a mental tit for tat moment that's happening, almost like coming towards you. There's a mental chitter chatter, a mental way that other people, because you're so unique, you're like no other, Temperance, have created this chitter chatter around you. And this eclipse portal is giving you a chance to release any shame that other people may have tried to place on you, that I know you don't subscribe to, but it's creating a possible static noise around you. So you can use your lovely selenite wand right now, and you can do a lot of clearing of space. I think this is a great cleanup time for you right now, Temperance, to remove any kind of lingering shame that has been placed on you specifically about your uniqueness. Know that this 8 is really magical because it speaks to looped thinking. If there's nagging chitter chatter in your mind right now, you have a gorgeous golden opportunity to release that and enter in and expand your spirit guides, especially those angelic voices. I believe that this will travel to you on air. Digital work, but specifically music, can really take the place of that chitter chatter and soothe those parts of your mind that's endured that kind of petty chitter chatter. Oh, Temperance, how exciting. Next level clarity coming your way. All right, Lyndon, this is for you, darling poet Lyndon. Lyndon, that's the first time that I ever read Sonnet 18 aloud myself. Wow. And it was really glorious for me. I feel like you have like foundational poetry that flows through you. So I'm just so honored to pull a card for you. Loving you, sending you so much love. Lyndon, you've also got a reversal. This is the Three of Lasers, art spells, folks that are donating in the chat, folks that are being seen in the chat. There's a way that you have offerings that you dream of being in the world, that you are supporting other people in creating. And your turn is looking you straight in the third eye, Lyndon. Your opportunity is staring you straight in the third eye. I love this. Laser speaks to fire, speaks to your hot witch summer. The key word, darling love, to the Three of Lasers becomes from art spell underestimate. Well, well, well. A witch of a certain age, a magical person of a certain age, a poet of a certain age is underestimating the need for the collective for their magic. You wouldn't be the first one, Lyndon. You possibly are needing to go into that space in this portal of knowing and surround that mystic, surround that poet, and fortify that poet with the knowledge and wisdom that you offer others, that their work is needed in the world. And I would push forward. Your work is essential in the world. You underestimate possibly how powerful it is that you exist, that your work exists. Dream it and be it. You know, dream it and be it, like they say in Rocky Horror, sweetheart. Don't dream it, be it. Wow. New moon vibes, sweetheart. Time to initiate new ideas. Especially where pulling forward all of you is concerned. Lasers are fire. That's wands. That shows the magic of speaking the truth to what you've endured in your life. I love this red color for speaking of love and endurance. It's like that is the difference that makes the difference, that you have lived through a lot of shit, Lyndon. Thank you so much for letting me pull a card for you. Wow, I'm so honored. Thank you so much, Teresa. I love you dearly. Did anybody happen to catch on my Instagram stories yesterday that Teresa is collecting funds for Quentin Quarantino, who's got the, is it called the Cluck No initiative? It's the Pride Chicken initiative that's going on right now. Very specifically exposing the dastardly crap of the American billionaire who owns Chick-fil-A's efforts to withhold funding for trans youth and trans individuals. So we just say, cluck no. And I was able to make a donation yesterday, and now look at Teresa paying it forward and creating donations here. Teresa, I love you so much. I can't wait to see you so super soon. Come to me, honey. So Teresa, my love, this one's for you. I want to see if you see anything. You're amazing. Yes, you are amazing. This one's for you, honey. Wow. This is the Page of Caves fruition, showing us that delicious, delicious full moon and the frog that's wrapped their arms and legs and their damp nectar inside and out body around that seed of a new idea, this new idea of what's growing towards the sun, how we're emerging from the cave, how we're moving in liquid love towards everything that we adore again. I know we all had really big plans that the pandemic kind of wanted to take away, and now Spirit is guiding us where we need to be now. Celebrate the timing of that, Teresa. Celebrate the magic of how things went down through our isolation. Bring out into the world what worked for you in isolation. I cannot wait to see you. Mwah. Oh, do you have any further questions? DM me. Let's get into it with this froggy love. Frogs are amphibious. They can breathe everywhere, right? Frogs are singers. Frogs are multiracial. So much magic here for you, cutie. I'm holding this aside. I'm hoping that we chat later, Teresa. All right, honey, here we go. So, honeys, At Home with Meg D has a little message for me that I'll be reading out loud right now. Oh, Abby Lynn, thank you so much for your kind donation, honey. At Home with Meg D says, "Hey, Mama, could you pull a card for me and my lover in honor of the sensual hot witchness tomorrow?" Hell yes. Let's go. Does that mean you'll be present? So yes, cheers to that, honey. Mm. Chilled cinnamon. Yes, please. To Meg and their lover. Oh, look. Oh, sweetheart, 2 cards are here. 2 cards are present. I'm pulling this. And look, the bottom wants to be seen for the collective. So this is about letting go of harmful ideas of how you and your lovers all exist, how you're a lover in the world. Any harmful group thinking to what it is to be in your own magic right now. Harmful ideas that have hurt you in your life is showing on the bottom. We're disillusioned from that shit as we heal. So this is for you and your lovers. So I'll read for you first. I'm pulling a card for your lover as well because 2 popped out. You're going to love this. You've got the 7. I just want to show you both for authenticity, okay? And then I'm going to get into it. So Meg, you are the 7 of lasers with the keyword fortitude, which becomes lose heart. So the full moon phase is also beckoning you to celebrate the times in your life where you've really been dejected and you've lost heart, because you need to be able to bring that in for your lover to help you with and lick the wounds that you hold. You hold the wounds of someone who's lost heart, and your lover is here. You've pulled the Knight of Waves, lover. We'll get to you in a second, Meg's lover, but everyone raise your glass when we pull waves in this coven. Everybody drinks. It's our drinking game. Oh, heaven. The Knight of Waves for your lover. Keyword is deep lover. This is a very different way of existing. It's very powerful. It shows how much your lover yearns to administer care to you and let you be quiet while they literally lay it on you. I think this needs to be sort of physically expressed and then silently enacted. You get to physically express the moments where you've lost heart and the hope you have for this experience you're having with your lover, and let them sort of lick your wounds. Do with that what you will, and do it a lot. Oh, that's fabulous. And now we're going to pull this card for you, Abby Lynn. The moon. Oh, you're not going to get off easy whatsoever on this one. We have a whole gorgeous, very powerful coven of folks that will be gathered around your beautiful candle that you created in a delicious vessel. God, the vessel is amazing with a wooden wick. I love this candle. I cannot wait for everyone to see this. And you've pulled the moon card. Key 18, sweetie. 1 + 8 is 9, a very, very witch number. This moon phase, that first quarter moon phase, shows all the ways that spirit is beckoning you in, really like literally begging you to level up and do it completely intuitively. This green field is a jade green. It's a really ancient jade green that's showing you like to add a lot of milky comfort to everything you're going through right now as you're listening to your subconscious mind and you're listening to your intuition as well, and you're being guided completely by spirit. Wow, Abby Lynn, what a special time. Make a lot of space right now for spirit to communicate with you. Thank you so much, Abby Lynn. I cannot wait to use your candle tomorrow, and I hope I get to see you there. All right, sweeties, I'm going to check our time. It's 2:00. I'm going to pour some more brew. Anything better than an ASMR pour? Don't we love our witchcraft? Gorgeous. And let's get into our Tarotscopes. If anybody has any donations after that, I will be more than happy to go for it. I want to see if Meg D popped back on there because that was a hot, hot reading. Wow. I know I'm resonating with all of this so, so much. Hello, Haji Yoga. Hello, lovely to you. Thank you so much. 2155 in the UK says temperance, magic numbers abound. Yes. Mind blown. Mind blown, Meg D. So, so honored to be able to create this work of magic with everyone here, sweeties. So let's get into it. This is for you, Aries, for the Hot Witch Summer. Aries, you are cordially invited to join me as Seagrape Apothecary on Saturday, June 12th at high noon Pacific. This one's for you. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Very different kind of Wheel of Fortune. Lots and lots of witches would place 10 spikes because this is X, sex marks the spot. X marks the spot because this is key 10 in tarot. Yet this witch right here, I needed 8 spikes to draw us into the portal of our compass rose, of our body, of the wheel of the year, of the 8 moon phases. And there's Juniper in the center, sweetheart. See those little cute kitten eyes? This is that first quarter moon phase that tells you, like, let spirit guide you. Let's make this the hottest of hot witch summers together, Aries. You deserve it. You need it. You're so good at it. And you're on fire right now. Let's go. Wow. The key word is journey. This is about releasing from any ideas that there is a specific destination. Be about the wild ride. Oh, come to me, Aries. All right, Taurus, darling love. This one's for you, Taurus. You're cordially invited to Hot Witch Summer with me at Seagrape Apothecary, Saturday, June 12th at high noon Pacific. Let's go. Wow. This is the 5 of waves, Taurus. We just pulled waves, and you know, I'm going to get to this in a moment, but this coven, everybody drinks when we pull waves. We are of the water. We are droplets in the sea. We are oceans of emotions. And Taurus, sweetheart, I mean, as proud of yourself as you are, you certainly need to make space for your grief. You certainly need to, and your grief deserves to have the care and attention that only you can give. Look at this delicious lilac color. Isn't that heaven? Look at the sunsets. Taurus, you're being invited for this hot witch summer to move towards like the pina colada song of it all. Go to the sunsets and weep. Be there beneath the light of the moon and weep. Really let your grief take space. That's where all your best work is going to come from, is when your grief is satisfied that you held space for them. Oh, wow. I love that sticky starfish. Isn't it good? Taurus, I love you. I hope to see you at Hot Witch Summer at Seagrape tomorrow. Yes. Gemini. This one's for you, Gemini. You are cordially invited to Hot Witch Summer at Seagrape Apothecary with me Saturday, the 12th at high noon Pacific. Oh my goodness. Wow, Gemini. Rest is on the docket. You have pulled the reversed Queen of Lasers. The reversed Queen of Lasers shows the wild output of energy that you've had. Wow. So this is a time for you to really take in all the gifts that you've been given, very specifically in this eclipse portal, very specifically in your birthday celebrations. This is Gemini sun, moon, and rising, sweethearts. in the gifts that have been given to us in this new moon that we just experienced. All of this is showing you having a pile of treasure that you're taking stock of, that's changed your interior focus, your interior situation, right? You're feeling some things right now, right? The song for this card is just really fabulous when it's reversed. It's Gold Dust Woman by Fleetwood Mac, Sweethearts. So it's time for you to get into the drama and release expectations, because shitty things have definitely happened. It's time for you to really embody, if you don't love me now, you're never gonna love me again. Oh, yes. Sweethearts, listen to that crow cawing. Geminis, the ways that you've been hurt and disappointed, they gotta be seen, and you gotta work through that, and then apply the magic of what you actually did receive by releasing those expectations of others, and apply the magic and love to your actual life. What do you really love? What are you really about that you wonder, gosh, is that not that lovable? That's the thing to move forward. What you really love, that's who you are. Oh, there's complexity inside of this, Gemini, and I'm about it. So be with the treasure, be with how that's changing your interior life, and come see me for Hot Witch Summer at Seagrape Apothecary tomorrow, cuties. Are you getting how this is working, cuties? I am. All right, here we go. Gemini moves into Cancer. Cancer. This one's for you, Cancer. You're cordially invited to see me at Hot Witch Summer tomorrow at the fabulous Seagrape Apothecary with the magical Coven of Witches, where you'll receive a PDF of 12 enactments to take you through the whole Hot Witch Summer. We'll be exploring sex and sensuality and having a lot of fun together. We're going to drink witch's brew, and we're going to cackle, and we're going to feel our feelings, and we're going to be about our pleasure and our pain. So, Cancer cuties, this one's for you. You've got the reversed death card. The reversed death card. Something is slow right now for you in this death. Something about this slowing is almost in place. Very simply, the key word goes from transmute to denial. It's almost as if, you just wish so deeply that it didn't suck in the way that it sucks, that you're slowing down the process of releasing it to transform into new life. Look for the areas of your life where you're in denial about your own needs. This is about you acknowledging your own needs. Yes, it's easier sometimes to pay attention to what sucks, but in doing that, you're denying what you really need, because if you're focusing on what you really need, that you're expanding what you really love. All right, Cancer cute hearts. This is a big one. This is the waxing gibbous moon phase, showing you needing to physically move the energy to allow this change to look and feel a lot more like you. All right? You can do it, Cancer. And come see me at Hot Witch Summer at Seagrape Apothecary tomorrow, okay? Mwah. Yay. All right. So after Cancer's Leo, and every once in a while, I don't know why I accidentally skip Leo, and that's just wrong. Not today, Satan. All right, sweethearts. Leo, this is for you. Leo, you're cordially invited to join me at Seagrape Apothecary tomorrow for Hot Witch Summer. It is going to be lit. You will have a template, a framework for existing the entire Hot Witch Summer in a PDF of 12 enactments. Plus, it's just fun. It's a whole coven of cuties that are in a lovemaking enactment together for 2 hours. And you leave with an entire framework for the summer. What's not to love? Come to me, Leo. Here we go. You've pulled the Three of Caves. I love this. The key word is concatenate. I almost wanted to say concatenation. It feels like a verb right now. It feels like you need to get busy with this concatenation of weaving energies together. You're not alone, Leo. You're not alone. Another full moon has shown up. Wow. So, sweeties, I feel the need, yes, Leo, in the middle of your reading to look at all the full moons that have moved through this coven today. Let me see. Let me see. Am I wrong? There are one. Okay, this is the second full moon. What the fuck do I know? This feels like a really important full moon for you right now, Leo. Concatenate, which is an activity that you need to create in safety. Bringing energies together needs to be done in a way that is recognizable to your body. And then you can get into the concatenation. Remember, you're celebrating exactly who you are right now. It's not about what's about to happen, and it's definitely not about the pain of what already happened. This is the time right now for you to get into what is at this moment and make it count for your body. And everything you eat and every way that you live. You probably need to just get rid of some physical stuff that drags you down so you can get busy braiding together what really works. Yeah. Loving you so much, Leo. Yay. All right. Virgo, honeys. This one's for you. Virgo, guess what? It's Hot Witch Summer tomorrow at Seagrape Apothecary. I'm creating a workshop and you're cordially invited. You can just click the description of this video today and you can just zip straight on over and register. Just up until like an hour before the class, you can register. It's at high noon Pacific on Saturday, the 12th. And I need you there, Virgo. You're the one this year. You know that. I've been saying that endlessly. We're creating a really magical 12 enactment PDF that you can take with you after the workshop. You can enjoy this lovemaking enactment of sensuality and sex magic in a coven of adorable cuties. And I need you there, Virgo. You have pulled the reversed 10 of Caves. The reversed 10 of Caves. I'm excited to see this for you because you love to fix problems. This reversed 10 of Caves keyword is forfeit. It's showing you kind of giving up in some really specific way. What are you gaining when you forfeit, when you roll over, when you say, I've had enough? You have to look at what you gain from that. Everything that you do creates space in your life, right? And it's time for you to look at what happens, Virgo, when you forfeit. Is it worth it? Or do you need to kind of fight for your birthright and turn this frown upside down and get on it and create this magic enactment very first in how you feed yourself? And, ask yourself, it maybe is worth it for you to give up in certain areas of your life so you can gather your energy, but just be really conscious that forfeiting creates an energy and it creates a scenario in your life. And are you willing to live with that? Okay, Virgo, lots of fun and lots of work to do. I love that you love to work. Thank you so much for your kind donations, sweethearts. I'm seeing that I get to pull a card for Precious Juliana and for Moira Echo, and we're almost there, cuties. We are moving now to Libra. Oh, Libra lovers. Oh, look how sweet that is from kind of the top of the cave. We're going to pull a card and invite you very cordially to join me tomorrow at Seagrape Apothecary because it's Hot Witch Summer. I'm so excited about Hot Witch Summer with you, Libra. We'll be gathering for 2 hours at high noon on Saturday the 12th and creating works of sex and sensuality. And you're just not even going to believe how fucking adorable this coven is. We have the unreal mastery of the creatrix and founder of Seagrape Apothecary, who will be personing our chat, moderating our chat. And I'm so excited. Libra, come to me tomorrow. It's in the description of the video. Zip on over, and there's a sliding scale. If you're of more means, then that creates space for other folks to show up that have less means or are queer or marginalized people of color. There's an unbelievable ticketing system at Seagrape Apothecary. They're so amazing. All right, Libra, here we go. This is the reversed page of lasers. The reversed page of lasers is giving us so much energy in life. We need this. We need to listen to the pages, because you know the pages, they are the power of our youthful energy, right? Our living energy that says you can do better, right? And so when we see this page of lasers reversed, with that beautiful new moon, the keyword is seed. So this is about us really feeding the seed of our intention right now. And I'm excited about that, because this is that spiral that's created inside the sunflowers that's got pollinators all around it right now. You better believe that those seeds contain information of what you really believe about yourself, Libra, and to be very intentional with how you plump those seeds and create more space for those pollinators to take that information out into the world. Wow. Especially the birds that come and eat those seeds too. You are a living document, sharing with the world what you believe about what you deserve, what you are, what love is. And so Libra, feed the seed, honey, feed the seed. Gorgeous. Scorpio. Oh, also close to the top of the deck. Scorpio sweethearts, guess what? I need you. It's Hot Witch Summer tomorrow on Saturday, the 12th. And we are gathering at the fabulous space, Seagrape Apothecary, which you will love because you have such good taste, Scorpio. We are gathering at high noon Pacific in an enactment of 2 hours of lovemaking, talking about sex and sensuality. You will leave with a document, a nice PDF with 12 enactments that will carry you through the whole Hot Witch Summer. Scorpio, this one's for you. The 9 of lasers. Oh my goodness, the 9 of lasers. You have such a golden opportunity right now to let that shit go, Scorpio. Let it go. Lighten your load and just be in the solidness, the unbelievable strength of what you believe, what you know is right. This is really about kind of like making judgment calls, this 9 of lasers. I'm going to take a peek at what our 9 of lasers is teaching us. The 9 of lasers song is called Fantasy by Ali Farka Touré. And one of my favorite musicians, who's a fabulous African kora player called Toumani Diabate. I absolutely love their music. I'm not as familiar with Ali Farka Touré. They have this song Fantasy together, and it's absolutely beautiful. So you need to spend some time tripping out and almost ignoring what's ruffling your feathers up top, and really get super into the storms that you've weathered inside and the depth of the energy of your deep, deep taproot. Let that shit go. Let that shit go, Scorpio. And come to me for Hot Witch Summer tomorrow. I need you and I want you. That third quarter moon phase says you're banishing things right now. You're letting things go. So important. Okay, lighten your load, Scorp. Sagittarius. Oh, I love you so much, Saggy. Saggy, I need you. Tomorrow at Hot Witch Summer at Seagrape Apothecary, I am creating a magic spell that is so multidimensional, just like you, Sagittarius. Come celebrate safely in this virtual enactment at beautiful Seagrape Apothecary, and hang out with a bunch of fabulous witches and mystics in this Coven environment, where you will leave with a huge, whopping PDF of 12 enactments to take you through the whole Hot Witch Summer. Wow. King of Caves, keyword interdimensional. And again, that last quarter moon phase beckoning you to really kind of like cut cords, banish, let go of the narrations that you might be repeating to yourself that are physically tearing you down. It's not helpful, including worrying about things you can't control, because right now, oh my goodness, you have this glorious form, this glorious home of who you are that is just aching for you to light the torches all throughout and create that glow and celebrate that you're alive, right? And bring life in, right? Kings, they can be benevolent and they can be exacting and they can be harmful. You have to decide what kind of daddy voice you're using with yourself right now, because the whole multiverse, the entire web of life is listening. So please, please use incredible kindness in how you tell yourself things will or will not work out. Right? It's 50-50, honey. So you might as well let all of the sort of parts of you know that it could just as easily work out, right? And come see me for Hot Witch Summer, cutie. Love it so much. Isn't it fabulous that we can gather virtually like this? All right, honey loves. Oh, wow. Capricorn, you really want the whole deck, don't you, Cappy? You really desperately need an entire reading, don't you, Cappy? All right. I'm going to take it straight off the top because that's what seems like is needed right now, Cappy. Capricorn, please, if you're with me, let me know in the chat and DM me on Instagram. Reach out to me at AngelaMaryMagic@gmail.com. Let me know if you can come to Hot Witch Summer tomorrow at Seagrape Apothecary. You're invited. You're needed. You're so magical. We need it. We need your love. Cappy, you're so serious and you're so strong. Bring that serious strength to Coven tomorrow and leave with such a fabulous document to carry you through the entire Hot Witch Summer with me and Maria and a coven of adorable cuties at Seagrape Apothecary tomorrow. It's all in the chat. Come to me. All right. How funny that we talk strength, 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 and there's the strength card right on top. You know, you can't make this stuff up, cute hearts. You just can't. Yes, it's in a reversed strength. It's exhausting. All of the not being able to rely on other people is exhausting. All of the pushing to make all your dreams come true, it's exhausting. All of the coping with uncertainty. The key word for this card is uncertainty. Darling, how funny. So big crit. Mixed Messages is your reversed song. It's such an awesome song. Yeah, Boone turned me on to this song. It's such a great song. I'm not going to put it on right now or else I'll lose my monetization. And you would never want that, Cappy. So Cappy, yeah, you've had to be super strong and now it's time for you to receive and fill your cup. How are you investing in yourself, Capricorn? How are you carefully choosing where your money goes? Is it something that gives you temporary relief? Is it something that feeds many, many birds with a single grain? I hope you choose to come to me at Hot Witch Summer tomorrow and receive the magic that's 2 witches brews, multiple tarot enactments, tons of writing prompts. I mean, there's art in it. There's a coloring page. There's a word bank. It's so much fun, cuties. Come to me. And so, Cappy, what do you say? Say yes. All right. When dealing with uncertainty, Capricorn, try saying yes. All right, Aquarius, this one's for you. And it also contains a cordial invitation to Hot Witch Summer, which I'm so excited and honored to create virtually on Saturday the 12th at high noon Pacific at Seagrape Apothecary. You're invited, Aquarius. We love and need you. You will leave with an entire 12 enactment document to take you through the whole Hot Witch Summer. And the scenario that we're in, the circle that we're in, it's a love-making event. We're dealing with sex and sensuality and very much being about our present magic with each other. So let's take a peek, okay? And let's see what you need today, this is Hot Witch Friday, is what my sweetie said in the chat. All right, Aquarius, you've got the 10 of lasers. Wow, this chat is on fire. There's so many different lasers and fire wands inside of our Tarotscopes today. So take a drink and cool it off if you need to, sweetie. Your lasers, your 10 of lasers shows your incredible hard work right now, honey. The key word for this is evolve. And the moon phase is the ultra waning crescent moon phase, showing us casting our manifestation spells. What are you creating? What are you dreaming of right now? How are you manifesting your spell work? How are you living in the love that's inherently available to you? How are your body parts that are working for you right now? How are you showing appreciation for them? How did this turn into multiple journal prompts? This is a time of reflection for you in a really super big way right now, Aquarius. Go back and replay and write down in your journal or voice record any way that you can all of those questions that I just asked, because you really are aching to be about your manifestation spells right now. As complex as that is, as much as folks are talking about privilege where manifestation is concerned, I don't know, one person that I just absolutely worship is Leah Garza, Crystals of Altamira, which I will definitely have as a guest on our broadcast. I just love them so much. They talk about the Akashic records and about us living in perfect love in our soul's records. And so Aquarius, think about that. That perfect love exists in the world. It's just shedding off all of the other constructs of modernity. And you need to liberate yourself of all of those constructs to get to that perfect love. It's time. It's time. All right. And finally, we've got our Pisces loves here. Pisces, what you doing on Saturday the 12th at high noon? Well, it's Hot Witch Summer at Seagrape Apothecary, and Mama Witch, yours truly, your favorite witch, is creating an enactment over there. It's a 2-hour workshop where you will leave with a huge document that will carry you through the entire Hot Witch Summer. Come to me. I hope that you take this invitation seriously, Pisces, because I need you and I love ya. This one's for you. You've got the reversed 9 of Caves. Very interesting challenges showing up in this coven today. The reversed 9 of Caves is asking you where you are being a workaholic in the world right now, Pisces, and how are you filling your cup? How are you being there for yourself? How are you filling the great cauldron of your belly and taking really good care of who you are? It's a really important time right now for you to take some time. The song that's associated with this, because you know that Moon Baby Magic Tarot is an entire playlist for upright and reversal, right? So this is the Garden song from Phoebe Bridgers that's associated with this, which is a gorgeous song, asking you to take more time to enjoy what you've worked so hard for, Pisces. It's time, sweetie. So clear your schedule and come to me for Hot Witch Summer on Saturday the 12th at high noon. I cannot wait to see you. Oh, this is wonderful. Look. You need to clear the space. This is the last quarter moon phase telling you cut cords, clear the space, make room, and make way for your magic. That's ancestors' orders. Look at that blue field showing your ancestors wanting to see you relax and play more. Gorgeous. All right, I've got some more cards to pull here. And I want to make sure that I got that right, because I think I pulled the last card for Abby Lynn. I did. And now I'm pulling a card for you, Juliana. Thank you so much. And then after that is the fabulous Moira Echo. Oh, sweethearts. I cannot wait to reread the chat and see who's coming to Hot Witch Summer tomorrow. It's so much fun. Okay, darling Juliana, thank you so much, honey. This one's for you. Wow. The World. You've pulled the World card. Thank you to Sweetheart Coven Kitten Juniper for showing up a couple of times today in order for you to enjoy all of these gorgeous temptations that are ringing you all around. It's about you really letting go and trusting that spirit will truly bring you what you can enjoy and consume and have, right? That, you know, the world is filled with choices, and those choices are so vast, it can almost torture you, Juliana. Why don't we relax and just kind of make sure that our jaw and our shoulders and our clavicle and our heart muscle and the root of our body, the seat of our body, and our glutes, our booty, and the creamiest part of our thighs, every part of our body is utterly relaxed. And let the right butterfly land and enjoy that so many options exist. This is beautiful, Juliana. This is all about love and endurance and trying your hardest to not keep any silent grudges. That can happen. This is about interdependence. This is about yielding and accepting the love that's offered to you. It doesn't mean it's less valid than the love that you desire that's over there, that isn't manifesting, that isn't developing, right? Relax everything and accept the love that's offered you. Beautiful. And now, wonderful Moira, I'm going to read your gorgeous tarot question and statement here. Loveliest, 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 lovingest. Mama Witch, may I have some of your beautiful medicine? Yes, you may. So many things moving through. I don't know where to start. Oh, I love it so much. Bless your soul. Thank you for the smiley face. Thank you for the kind donation. And let's get it on. Okay, Moira. So many options. It's almost like this world card. You're sharing that world card with Juliana. So many options. This is about where to start. Judgment, full moon. I really, really summoned that full moon energy to come in. This judgment card shows double X. Sex marks the spot. The key words are mutual aid. This is about developing the world you know we have to occupy, the world that we know is the only way to live, right? It's very sexy. It's very nipples forward. Do you know what I'm saying? I see that double X marks the spot, moving you in alignment. Eyes, shoulders, breasts, chest, hips, feet. Line yourself up with that single win that you can get, and make sure you get that really right. Make sure that it's rooted in mutual aid, and line everything up. You can't do more than one thing at a time. You must do that one thing and do it really well, and choose the easy win. This is exciting. I know that helped. I can't wait to hear more about it. I love this lilac heart. I want to tell you something. The heart of this succulent, it's an agave plant, right? Has a angel face rose in it. I know because I made the deck myself. See that angel face rose? Have you ever smelled an angel face rose? It's my favorite rose. It's just the nectar, the heady aroma just pulls you right into alignment. This is about you getting into alignment, making sure your nose is pointed in the right direction, that you're breathing in the magic, that you're taking really good care of your physical form, you're moving towards an easy win, and you're making sure that it's got mutual aid built right in. Wow. What a fabulous gathering today, sweetheart. So listen, I spoke to you, teasing you about Edgar and I creating something together, which is absolutely going to happen. We're meeting next week, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Speaking of mutual aid, I cannot wait to see the works that we come up with. We adore working together. Oh my gosh, both of us so into each other's creativity. But I'm humbled to admit that Edgar tells me that about my creativity when I'm so blown away by their creativity. So, sweethearts, inside the description of this video is several different ways that we can connect. And I'm going to drop in the top of it my music for self-love video as I create this little deck binder. Look how cute this works. It's got this velvet strap. This isn't available for sale. I just want you to know the creativity that's out there in the world. It's a stretch elastic that wraps around the width of the deck, and then the height of the deck has the taller one. So look how this works. It's so gorgeous. This is me attaching the horizon first. I'm putting out horizontal roots first. And now I'm creating the top binding. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, is that just so pretty? Oh, it's so beautiful. And I can just toss this right inside my tote and in my purse because I love to have my cards with me at all times. I love it so much. I would love to work with the creator, Erica, over at Project Magic to do something. We tried our hardest, but with COVID, shipping, getting the materials to create this in the Altaloon collection was like not possible, but I'm still hanging on to hope. Sweeties, everything that we talked about today is available in the description of this video, including Hot Witch Summer on Saturday, the 12th at high noon at Seagrape Apothecary. Work over at the wonderful witch, Rachel Larraine's Patreon on Tuesday, the 15th. And it's a protection spell for troubled seas, for tempestuous seas, and the works of magic that I'm creating in the next triptych of spells through the Modern Witches Coven, which begin on the 26th on the sand virtually. So I'll be on the sand and we'll be working with sand as a core, simple element that's so needed in all of our spell work. And then I'll be traveling to England, COVID travel willing, in September. And I'll be at the Kilpeck Castle with Sheila and a gig for a live stream event there. There'll be a couple things there. One of them through the Modern Witches Coven. And then I'll be creating my own thing there through my own portal. And then finally at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery over in Hollywood, California, sweethearts. So come to me. There's a lot crack-a-lackin' right now, and I'm excited about it. I'm going to walk you out gently and lovingly and remind you, sweethearts, that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my spell. You know, I quietly walk you out and I take a peek at our chat and do like a little ASMR goodbye. And I am just taking out my Altaloon prototypes for my Sweet Secrets pouch that's got this gorgeous little fishnet, stronger than fishnet pocket on the front, and then this sexy zipper that opens up into a wider pouch with the rest of the cards inside. Well, guess what? I'm utilizing this pocket to drape over our cam. Lovely. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see if I can make that work. Yes. Love it. That might melt down. We'll see. We'll see if I can make that happen, cuties. What a pretty veil. It may or may not work, cuties. Let's see. Didn't today's broadcast look different? I didn't turn on my ring light today, and I'm very happy about that. All right, cuties, I want to take a little peek at our chat here and see how things look while I walk you out and say goodbye. Sending you love, hoping to see you tomorrow. Cannot wait. Oh, fishnet drapings are so good. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, sweethearts, Claire is embodying twigs and sprouts here on the broadcast. I'm so excited to see you in the chat. Thus, twigs and sprouts, I read the Sonnet 18 from William Shakespeare today. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? It was one of the greatest joys of my life. I'm so happy to see you here, Claire. Loving you so much, sweethearts. 2233 in the UK. Sweet slumber. Yes. Temperance, you're wonderful. We love you so much. Glass Gavlin, it's good to see you. Oh my goodness, Melissa. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello, Angela Jensen. I'm so excited to see you. Yes, I'm excited you'll be at Hot Witch Summer. I'm so happy I get to spend so much time with you this week. Yes. Oh no. Thanks for the crappy reading. Yes, I am tired. LOL. Thanks for direction. I love you, Claire, so much. Oh, it says Cappy. I think that's what you meant, and I'm so into it. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited that you've got a YouTube account that's Twigs and Sprouts. That's fabulous. Aw, I'm so happy to see everybody. Lovely. Oh, so you're going to be catering, Juliana. Is that something you do? That's great. Thank you so much. I'm glad you'll be there in spirit. Thank you so much. Oh, it's so good to see everybody in the chat, sweethearts. I'm going to write you a quick little message here, honey loves, and wish you a really great weekend. Good luck to Boone's team, huh? Anybody that's present that feels like they want to wish Boone good luck going for the state regional championships tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I love that. Yeah, I know. Claire, I love that so much. Good. I love that it was crappy though, because there was a real challenge for you to receive right now. I love that. Thank you, Joanna. Sending you so much love. Happy Pride, sweeties. Lovely. Have a fabulous day, honey loves. Bye.